Hello and welcome to Virtual Crafts. In this video, we'll see how we can create a contact form, how we can embed that contact form on our Contact Us page, and how can we receive the contact form submitted entries on our emails. Contact forms are an essential part of the website because this is the only way by which your visitors can reach you easily with their message. Almost every website has a contact us page on which they display a contact form, their contact details including address, phone number, their emails and other additional contact details, and sometimes a map too for easy navigation. I'll make a video now to create a complete contact us page that has a map, contact details, a form, social media icons, a feasible header and other components. But in this video we'll be specific to only creating a contact form. I've created this menu for a website that has these pages. Today we'll place the contact form on this contact us page. So let's log into our WordPress dashboard. We'll have to install a plugin. Go to plugins and add new. Search for a plugin called WP Forms. Okay, this is our plugin. It has almost 3 million plus active installations and a good rating. Click install now. If you've not seen the video how we can install plugins, I'll give a link in the description. You can watch that video too. Okay, installation is now complete. Click activate. This is the welcome screen for WP Forms. You can go through this window thoroughly to know the features of this plugin. Now, as I already mentioned in the previous window, that every plugin we install, we get an additional tab in this dashboard area. So we got a new tab, WP Forms, after installing this plugin. Click this. Now we have a form already created. Let's delete it and create a new form. Click create your form. Give a name to your form. I'll go for contact form. You can choose a template too from this given bundle. As we are creating a contact form, so I'll go with contact form template. Okay, this is the part where we build our contact form. Hover over any field and in the top right corner you'll see a delete button. You can click this to delete this field, or you can click the duplicate icon to duplicate this field. You can also click and drag the fields to reorder them. Click this field to make the necessary edits. This is the field's name. You can select a format that if you want first and last name, first, middle and last name, or a simple name only field. We can go with this, but I think first and last format looks more professional. You can give a description to this field, which is optional. Here you can check if this field is required. A user must fill the fields that are required. Go to advanced options and change the field size to large to make these two fields the same width. Okay, you can add a placeholder too to let your users know what exactly is required. We'll also put a placeholder in last name field. Okay, head to the email field, click it, enable email confirmation checkbox. This will enable users to confirm the emails. Click advanced options and change the field size to large, and add the placeholder text as enter your email. In this field the user will write their message. In the advanced options you can limit the length of the message they write. You can put any value in this characters field. So if I put 1000, they will only be able to enter 1000 characters in this field, but it's good to leave it just limitless. So uncheck this box and add a placeholder. How can we help? Okay, if you want to add more fields, click on this tab. Let's say we want to ask the user about their phone number. Click and drag this field here. Rename this field. Check the required checkbox. In advanced options, change the field size to large. Okay, the form looks complete now. You can add more fields if you want, like drop downs and checkboxes and radio buttons, etc. But the contact form needs only these fields that I've already added. So click on save. Your form has now been saved. Now there are two ways you can embed this form onto your website. Click this embed button and it will ask you for some options that select an existing page, create a new page, embed it manually, or use a shortcode. Now we already have a contact page, so we can select this option, but I'll go with use a shortcode option. Click use a shortcode and copy this shortcode. Close this window and close this form setup wizard too. Now go to your website, open the contact us page, click edit page. I will click edit with Elementor here. We'll soon start a series about Elementor. Elementor is a very easy and very simple to use page builder, and this is one of the most used page builders for WordPress. Click on edit with Elementor. In the search box, search for a field shortcode. Drag this module in the section area and paste the shortcode you copied from the forms window. Okay, we have our form displayed at the page. Click update and click this preview icon to preview the page. Here a form is displayed on the page, but its width does not look right. So go back to the Elementor page. Hover over this section and click this edit section icon and change the width using this slider. Click update and refresh the page. Okay, now it looks fine. Now two steps are complete. We've created the contact form and we've embedded it on our contact us page. The third step is how we can track the entries of the contact form that a user fills. For that, let's fill this contact form. Confirm your email. Enter a phone number. I'll go for a random number for now. The user will write his message here. Okay, click on submit. And you'll get a success message that thanks for contacting us, we'll be in touch with you shortly. Now get to your WordPress dashboard, refresh it, get to settings, and this is the email on which you'll find the contact form submissions. You can also go to WP Forms, all forms, and here you'll find an entries tab, but this tab is only available in pro version of WP Forms. Click it, and if you have a premium version of WP Forms, you will have a listing like this of everyone who submitted the form. Click the dashboard, and here you'll find a WP Forms tab. and in this tab you'll find the count of people who submitted this form. So in this case 5. I've made some more entries to show this. So that's it for this video. There are many more contact form plugins. I'll also create a video on top 5 best contact form plugins so that you can choose the one that works best for you. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and turn on the notifications so that you can get notified when new videos are uploaded. See you in the next video.